fights, giant explosions, and groovy heroes galore. It's time to hit rewind, because today we're ranking the best action TV shows of the 70s.
Number 10, Mission Impossible.
Mission Impossible. Totally action show.
Mission Impossible, that was just great. Everybody watched that show. That was so fantastic.
We hadn't seen a lot of that stuff back then, but back then it was like, oh, wow, how cool.
It's the TV series that launched a movie franchise, and with over 170 episodes produced, it was a mainstay on television throughout the 70s.
Mission Impossible was so much excitement. There was so much engineering and technology. It was something new and very exciting.
Had to be in front of the TV because you could only get it once a week. So you had to be in front of that television set by the time the
Bum, 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 bum.
da-da-da, da-da-da.
And each week after that epic song, the show's hero, Jem Phelps, portrayed by Peter Graves, would get a secret message and mission.
Good morning, Mr. Phelps. The man you're looking at is Walter Townsend, whom we recently discovered is a top enemy agent.
We always used to watch Peter Graves, and we're going, this is a lot of information, and he never writes anything down, right?
Your mission, Jim, should you decide to accept it, is to make Stefan believe Townsend's information.
It's his choice. Does he want to choose to accept the mission? And of course, he just goes for it.
The tape will self-destruct in 5 seconds.
It's going to self-destruct. How? How does a tape self-destruct?
Damn! Where's your good tape recorder? What's wrong with y'all?
You know, I think it was a lot of fun for people because it came out so close to James Bond. And so it was all espionage, it was disguises, it was bombs.
Bombs and masks were fan favorites on the show and still used in the MI movies today.
The action on this show was off the chart. You know, it was ahead of its time, just badass.
Why did they call it Mission Impossible when they accomplished everything they were out to do?
Don't you get smart with us, George Wallace.
Number 9, Dukes of Hazzard.
Just a good old boy.
Welcome to Hazard County, home to one rambunctious family and a killer action show.
I'm from Kansas, and the Dukes were good old boys.
I mean, they were so much fun. I loved them. I loved them both. I had a lot of fun. I pretty much know John and Tom inside and out.
Fighting the system like a true modern-day Robin Hood.
The show was based back in Hazard County, which right off the bat tell you, already it's hazardous. It's hazardous.
The action on Dukes of Hazzard was fast and furious and crazy and crashing and a hell of a lot of fun.
There's something a little off about Hazard County. I mean, there's just jumps everywhere.
Friends and neighbors, I feel a big one coming up. Watch this.
I would see the car fly through the air just like everybody else, and I would see it crash. It never landed exactly how they said. Tires would fall off. I mean, they would explode.
So the whole premise of the show is that Bo and Luke Duke are stuck in this county because they got caught transporting their Uncle Jesse's moonshine. That's why they can't use guns.
Wow. Bo and Luke Duke had no firearms. I didn't know that. I don't even know if I ever knew that.
Not having guns and everything made them a lot smarter because they were able to figure out how to do what they needed to do anyway. So there was an interesting mixture of good old boys that were very cunning and really cute.
The show remained lighthearted as the Dukes constantly foiled the corrupt sheriff, Roscoe P., and Councilman Boss Hogg, who actually wore padding under his classic white suit to give him that famous 62-inch waist.
Ooh, I'm just so happy, little fat buddy, you ain't dead. I don't know what I'd do without you.
I do.
What?
You'd give yourself a raise.
Ooh, yeah.
My family and I used to belly laugh over Boss Hogg. He was my favorite. I thought he was one of the most wonderful comedic villains ever on a TV show.
Oh my. What a homely baby.
I didn't mean. I'll say my baby.
Tons of action and tons of charisma, tons of hormones. Speaking of hormones, Catherine Bach did not hurt the success of the show.
I hear y'all are looking for hot drivers. Well, you can stop looking.
And the Daisy Dukes? Come on. She could wear those things, right?
Did you know that Daisy Duke brought in the shorts? She brought in her own short shorts. Those were her own short shorts.
I was supposed to wear a blonde wig, huge hair like Dolly, and a white turtleneck and white go-go boots. Who looks good in all that stuff? So I took a pair of shorts, really short.
What's wrong? I hope it ain't my cooking.
And they went crazy for it.
Come on, Daisy, get after it.
Thanks to those short shorts and fast action, the show would run an impressive 147 episodes and land a spot in TV history, as well as on our list.
Number 8. The $6 Million Man.
Gentlemen, we can rebuild him. We have the technology. Better, stronger, faster.
The opening can definitely fuck you up. As kids, we were like, whoa, what is this? You know, and this is kind of hardcore, so we were engaged.
He was the man that became a legend for being part human, part robot, and all action.
Steve Austin absolutely was a hero. I mean, I think that was the intrigue to the show. I think that was a big come-on of watching a hero every week. Lee Majors.
One of our weekly musts was sitting down and watching The $6 Million Man together. It's just the sheer action.
Action that was based on a novel called Cyborg, which was actually the working title of the TV series during pre-production.
I just love The $6 Million Man because they made the fantasy a reality.
I was always very curious about all his bionic parts. I'll just keep it at that.
Just to clarify, his right arm, both legs, and left eye are bionic. So he can see in the dark, run over 60 miles per hour, and have the strength of a bulldozer.
We had like the guy, the Steve Austin doll, that had like the little arm piece that came off and it had robotics. And that was like our favorite toy. We were obsessed with that toy.
$6 Million Man, ready for action.
What I think of when you say $6 Million Man is the sound effects.
Yeah, the noises. He always had the great noises when he would land. Dude, why you running slow motion, man? I can beat you by walking.
Maybe you could beat him, but all the other bad guys, including Bigfoot, were no match to the $6 Million Man, giving him our number 8 spot on the list. Still to come on the very, very best of the 70s.
Yeah, you got soul music. That's 'cause she's my girl, yo.
Welcome back to the very, very best of the 70s. So far, we've completed the impossible with the IMF, went one-on-one with the Dukes, and doubled down on the $6 Million Man. Sit back as we continue to rank the best action TV shows of the 70s.
Number 7. Doctor Who.
Oh, yes. It was like super psychedelic. You thought your television was going crazy.
On air since 1963, this series about a time-traveling, quote-unquote, doctor certainly hit its stride in the 1970s and broke records along its way.
The Doctor Who phenomenon is really kind of amazing that it has gone through so many decades with so many different actors portraying it.
How many Doctor Who's were there? 12?
Thanks to the 2018 BBC reboot of the show, we now have our 13th and first female Doctor Who.
Run, Doctor!
For me, it was the fact that he had all these different tools.
Sorry, mustache.
And peoples and cultures trying to kill him.
Kill the Doctor.
Don't forget, there was always the robot people, and then you had the Daleks.
Destroy, exterminate.
The Earth creatures are to be exterminated.
We're just trying to watch color TV, let alone British.
Well, both British and in color, Doctor Who was a 70s action show hit.
Number 6. Kung Fu.
I love and loved Kung Fu.
This show was David Carradine taking on the West as a monk.
Everybody was kung fu fighting. That's all I know. That's the song. Is that the TV show?
Everybody was kung fu fighting. Yeah, that's the song. But Kung Fu, the TV show, was Old West meets Far East with some kick-butt 70s action.
As a kid, he was taught by a blind monk that he could actually be taught karate. The moral there was don't judge. You never know who has the magic for you.
America was kind of ready for that kind of Zen thing coming out of the 60s.
First airing in 1972, the series would cash in on pop culture's infatuation with the martial arts, though not without controversy.
From my understanding, Bruce Lee brought Kung Fu to the attention of the network, but they didn't let him star in it, and they brought in David Carradine to be safe, who did a great job.
Hey, you. Hey, you smell a little yellow to me.
I would have loved to have seen Bruce Lee actually do that character. It's a shame he didn't get the chance to.
But don't feel too bad for Bruce Lee. After all, he did push onward and gain massive fame and appeal worldwide. In fact, Bruce Lee's son Brandon would actually play David Carradine's son in the movie Kung Fu, released years later.
You wish to save this worthless devil?
Kung Fu is an action show that taught values, but also such a good moral message every week.
Master, I am puzzled. That is the beginning of wisdom.
Though still considered a classic of the 70s, Kung Fu would only air for 3 seasons, but left us with truly iconic scenes that are still quoted today.
Do you hear the grasshopper, which is at your feet?
Old man, how is it that you hear these things?
Young man, how is it that you do not?
For an action show, Kung Fu was deep, man.
Number 5. Wonder Woman.
Yeah, you got soul music.
That's because she's my girl, yeah.
Wonder Woman!
Wow. I mean, the outfit.
Say, boy, that's a woman.
Okay, settle down, boys. Give the ladies a chance to chime in.
Wonder Woman was great. To see a ass-kicking woman come along.
We can be that. We can be that powerful and beautiful at the same time.
Wonder Woman. She can leap over tall buildings, stop giant buses, spin around really fast and change her clothes.
Linda was great. She was in great shape. She looked the part. She carried it off.
You must now tell the truth. You are working with the Falcon, and he's working for the Nazis.
Diana came from this far-off land and, rode in an invisible plane. Had these bracelets.
I loved the bracelets.
You're pretty much going to get 1 bullet deflection per show.
Wonder Woman should have been called Mission Impossible with her running in those boots.
Yeah, the producers for Wonder Woman definitely knew what they were doing because they had a lot of slow motion of her running in action. And we were just like, yes, more please.
You did ask nicely, but alas, we must move on. Sorry.
Number 4. Hawaii 5-0.
What a brilliant theme song.
Dun, 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 dun.
Starring Jack Lord as Police Chief Detective Steve McGarrett, he was fighting crime and thwarting criminal espionage in tropical paradise.
This is the man on the move. Tough, shrewd, a cop who cares.
When the show premiered, Hawaii had been a state for only 9 years, which gave Hawaii 5-0 an exotic edge.
Okay, I loved Hawaii 5-0 because it was in Hawaii.
Does the trouble follow McGarrett wherever he goes? Because I don't see that kind of crime going on in Honolulu for real. But it was great.
I loved it because of the detective work, and I thought how lucky these actors were were to work in Hawaii.
During the 70s, Jack Lord's portrayal of the Paradise Island detective was as cool as it got.
He was always the suits and ties, trying very much to be, the law enforcement kind of character.
Well, that's what you do when you eat a lot of pineapples every day. You look good and you don't comb your hair.
The shows of that era were really good with catchphrases.
Book 'em, Denham. Book 'em, Denham. Book 'em, Denham.
Book 'em, Dano.
If you're a cop and you don't have a catchphrase, you're probably just a meter maid.
Hawaii 5-0 kind of did make me think, wow, maybe it's not the safest place to be, right? All this stuff going down. But then I went back to my D, it's only a TV show.
Jeez, D, don't ruin it for everyone. Still to come on the very, very best of the 70s.
They're just like the coolest looking dudes driving the coolest looking car. I mean, you can't go wrong with that show.
Next Thursday, experts count down the most iconic teen flicks.
I'm a huge fan.
The countdown is on. 3, 2, 1. The very, very best of the 70s. Next Thursday on Access TV.
Welcome back to the very, very best of the 70s. So far, we've watched Wonder Woman run around and did some high kicking with Kung Fu. Sit back as we continue to rank your favorite action TV shows of the 70s.
Number 3, Starsky and Hutch.
They're buddies, they're cops, and they're one of the 70s most dynamic crime-fighting duos.
It was that odd coupling of Starsky and Hutch that made it successful.
They're just like the coolest looking dudes driving the coolest looking car. I mean, you can't go wrong with that show.
I love the show, but I could never remember who was Starsky and who was Hutch.
I'm Hutch. He's Starsky.
This action-packed police drama hit the tube in 1975, and the pair of detectives would protect the streets of a fictional California city for 92 episodes under the radio call Zebra 3.
10-4-5-6, tack 2, zebra 3. They're trying to make us into digits and I'm tired of it.
It's important. I enjoy being zebras free. I don't think I could sleep at night if they took that away from us.
It was kind of funny that Starsky and Hutch, even though they're cops, they're not driving a cop car and they're not wearing uniforms, police uniforms. They're driving the striped tomato.
Starsky, we're picking up speed. You ought to be a detective.
That show had a pimp as a protagonist. That show was badass.
The Prime Minister was mugged by a Negro in Chicago, and the Queen went bananas.
Chemistry makes a lot of difference on a show. It's not always what's on the page. A lot of it is what they bring to it. Those guys brought a lot to it.
You're still seeing what's her name?
Sure. Still seeing what's her name? Took her to the whatchamacallit. I gave her my thingamajig.
Whoa! I hope thingamajig is just short for cuddling, mister. Jeez, we're a family show. Still to come on the very, very best of the 70s.
You didn't just see a girl running. You saw girls, kicking bleep. Welcome back to the very, very best of the 70s. So far, we've seen killer gadgets, amazing car chases, and kick-ass fights. Let's continue to count down the best action TV shows of the 70s.
Number 2, Charlie's Angels.
So Charlie's Angels kind of gets you right at the opening. All of a sudden you hear this voice telling you, once upon a time.
Once upon a time, there were 3 little girls who went to the police academy.
Who didn't want to be a Charlie's Angel? I auditioned for Charlie's Angels.
The action in that show was more gritty and real and kind of the girls doing some good fight scenes.
The actresses were such good role models for young people, young girls particularly.
I was so thrilled to see shows coming about where there were strong female characters.
All of this was beginning in the 70s, and Charlie's Angels was the quintessential, hi, I'm beautiful, I'm smart, and I kick butt.
Originally starring Kate Jackson, Farrah Fawcett, and Jacqueline Smith, the series features the 3 stunning leading ladies as crime-fighting private detectives in Los Angeles.
talked, and we all had our favorite Charlie's Angels. Mine, of course, was Kate Jackson. I just thought, outside of Velma, on Scooby-Doo, it was so great to see, this fabulously brilliant woman, along with her compadres, solve crimes every week.
Farrah Fawcett, she was like the best angel. I had a mild to heavy crush on her. Yeah.
Join the club.
Why didn't you put all this brilliance to a better use?
The trio of ladies worked for the mysterious Charlie, whom the audience never actually saw.
Congratulations, Angels. You've chalked up another one in fine style.
So they'd sit around that conference room, and Charlie would pipe his voice through this little speaker box on his desk, and everybody's kind of glued to it and like, really, Charlie, is that what we're doing? Like, that's it? That's Charlie?
What was so great about the show is you didn't just see a girl running. You saw girls, kicking bleep.
I mean, little girls today are still doing that.
What?
What?
But while the show was quick to succeed, the ladies started to leave the program for other projects.
Jacqueline Smith was the only angel to be on all 5 seasons. Fun fact.
Fun fact and fun 70s action show. Moving on.
Number 1. The Incredible Hulk.
Dr. David Banner, physician, scientist, searching for a way to tap into the hidden strengths that all humans have. Then an accidental overdose of gamma radiation interacts with his unique body chemistry.
Oh, I love The Incredible Hulk.
The beginning of comics kind of taking over entertainment.
The series not only brought living room audiences a fresh dose of the Marvel strongman, but also introduced the world to one Lou Ferrigno.
What's actually great about the original Incredible Hulk TV show from the 70s was that when he turns green, it was actually Lou Ferrigno. It wasn't like some CGI thing now that's like 20 feet tall.
Mad props to Lou for so many things.
Lou Ferrigno probably had to sit in makeup, gosh, at least 3 hours.
It did take 3 hours, and his hard contact lenses had to be removed every 15 minutes because they were so painful. The commitment paid off as his portrayal of the Hulk won the heart of the 70s audience.
As a viewer, if he's gonna get pushed, he's gonna snap and he's gonna turn green on you. It's awesome.
Don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
Here he goes. Just keep ripping these shirts.
I would watch the TV show with my daughter. And I'd say, when I get mad, I'll rip my shirt off too, although I didn't have Lou Ferrigno's body.
I think everybody could identify again with Bill Bixby's character turning into Lou Ferrigno, of that suppressed anger.
How could she find the strength and I couldn't? What made all these people so strong?
A must-see everywhere. Yeah.
A must-see and a perfect show to top our 70s action TV show list. See ya!